Hello, everybody. Good evening. I am Dean the Turkey Legster, and welcome to Let's Talk Turkey tonight. Um, Thank you for your patience. I delayed my starting by a few minutes, so thank you for your patience. Gonna chat a little bit about stuff. Um, I was gonna start my Disney According to Dean series tonight, but I'm gonna put it off for a couple of weeks. Next week, I've got special guests coming on, and then the following week is going to be let me just double check. So next week, yeah, and then the next week is okay, yeah. So then the next week is my gonna be doing a announcement stream, celebration stream. I'll be celebrating 5 years on YouTube, so we're gonna work that into kind of some channel announcements, and got an announcement that affects this show. I don't think you will dislike it, but yeah, come in 2 weeks. We'll come in next week, but come in 2 weeks, and to hear what I announce. Let me scroll up. Let me say hello to everyone I have in the chat. I have got Lyle. Welcome in. I am Lyle. I had Lyle on just this past Monday. I did a birthday stream. It was fun chatting with Lyle and also Richard of Disney Magic and Mayhem. Those two guys popped in and we had a fun stream for my birthday this past Monday. Tina McNeil, hello Tina. And also Chuck, hello Chuck. Mark Langenkamp, hello Mark, welcome in. Welcome. John Corndog, hello, welcome in. Princess Paula Bell, hey Paula Bell, welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. You're doing good. Garden Rock, Samantha Lowe, hi Samantha, welcome in. Happy weekend to you and happy everybody. Happy weekend. Surf Bum, John, welcome in. Welcome in. It was fun, Lyle. It was very fun. So anyway, so StreamYard has a new feature. You can see it in the over here in the corner. That you could do polls right on StreamYard, which I absolutely love. So the question is, yeah, that's fine, Paula. You can send me a message if you want to. I'll see it. I'll see it when I'm done streaming. So I'm just testing it out, really. Hey, Mark. Oh, Mark, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. So just kind of a fun poll, but I'll definitely take advantage of this feature in the future. All you do is type 1 or 2. The question is, do you like turkey legs? And then you just type 1 or type 2. 1 for yes, 2 for not really. Notice I just don't say no. That way it's a little more less harsh. So I'll take a look at the poll at the end of the stream. So welcome in, everybody. Hope you all are having a great night. I mentioned my birthday the other night. Had a great time. Had a great time over the weekend doing different celebratory things. Um, so that was a fun celebration of my birthday, and so oh, Mark, the I actually changed the poll question. It should say, "Do you like turkey legs?" Maybe it doesn't change. Let me open the stream on my phone and see if I get. 1 second. 1 second, guys. So that's actually, thank you for pointing that out, Mark. Maybe the poll doesn't change if I change it. Okay, so when I open up the chat, it does say, "Do you see this poll?" Let me try something, guys. This is a new thing on YouTube. Let me do something. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take that one down. Give me 1 second. I'm going to re-ask it. Okay, so create, start and show. So that should be going up on this screen as, "Do you like turkey legs?" And let me double check. Okay, let me change that. The QR code in the corner is my Linktree. All right. So guys, I wanted to talk about some things. This is going to kind of be I did some interesting, I asked Google's AI program, Gemini, a couple of questions to do some lists relating to Walt Disney World. Yes, I know AI is AI, but I decided to explore and see what I could do, what I could get out of Google Gemini. And I will tell you guys what I asked and what I got, and see if you guys would say anything different on your lists. So after I clean my glasses, I will look at my lists. Made 2 lists. Jalen, welcome in. Welcome in. No worries, John. I think, though, you have to put 2 by itself, John, for that to count in the poll, because I don't see it reflected on the not really. But it's okay. That's perfectly fine. More for me. More for me. All right, so let me see. Let me look at my list, guys. Let's see what I got out of Google Gemini. So the first list that I asked was, So I need a list. I need a list of the top 20 favorite Disney characters. So I just did this a little bit ago. I don't have them on to put on screen or anything, but let me read the top 20 according to Google, basically. Who the top 20 favorite Disney characters are. Let me read through this. Tell me who you would add if you make a longer list, if you take someone out. Tell me. So based on historical popularity, cultural impact, and consistent fan rankings, here are 20 of the most beloved Disney characters of all time. First, we have Mickey Mouse, the optimistic leader who started it all in 1928. That's number one. Number two, we have Donald Duck, loved for his short fuse and relatable frustrations. Number three, we have Goofy, the lovable, clumsy everyman who brings heart to the Fab Five. And then four, we've got Winnie the Pooh, the silly old bear, synonymous with comfort and friendship. Next, we have the genie from Aladdin, a powerhouse of humor and heart, famously voiced by Robin Williams. Six, we have Belle from Beauty and the Beast, widely admired for her intelligence and independence. Seven, we have Ariel from The Little Mermaid, the character that kicked off the modern Disney era. Number eight, we have Simba from The Lion King. His journey from exile to king remains one of Disney's most powerful arcs. Number nine, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, a chaotic fan favorite known for the meaning of Ohana. And then we have Elsa from Frozen, a global phenomenon known for her journey towards self-acceptance. We have Moana from Moana, celebrated for her bravery and connection to her heritage. 12, we have Olaf from Frozen, the comic relief who likes warm hugs. Then we have Rapunzel from Tangled, loved for her artistic spirit and adventurous curiosity. 14, we're at 14, as Baymax from Big Hero 6, the ultimate symbol of compassion and care. Then we have 15 is Woody from Toy Story, the loyal cowboy who defines what it means to be a friend. 16, we have Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, the space ranger whose delusions of grandeur turned into true heroism. Cinderella from Cinderella, the gold standard for kindness and resilience in the face of hardship. We have Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, often ranked as the greatest and most iconic Disney villain. Number 19, we have Peter Pan from Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up, representing the magic of childhood. And then number 20, we have Tinkerbell from Peter Pan, a feisty icon who became the face of Disney magic itself. And they have a fun fact. While Disney is the face of the company, Donald Duck has actually appeared in more individual films than any other Disney character. Really interesting. So what do you think about that list? See, Mark says Chip and Dale. He would put Chip and Dale in there. Definitely a favorite. Lyle says Tigger. Yeah, I don't see Tigger in here. Were there any of these that you would not put in the list? For me personally, if I was making the list, I don't think I would put Stitch or Moana. Baymax, I don't think I would put Baymax in there. I'm not sure I would. Well, Lyle, the thing is, I only asked it to put 20. I'm sure if I put like 30 or 40, it would have given me more. I just said, give me a list of the top 20. And so I think if I had told it to put more characters on there, it would have done more. But I just told it to do 20. I think it's a fairly good list. Um, I even though they're not all necessarily favorites of mine, I kind of recognize that these are all have kind of been popular. But you know, there's Chip and Dale, there's Tigger. So probably if we went up to like 30 or 40 or even 50, you'd see a lot more characters. But that would just that would be a lot. Yeah, Pinocchio, Geppetto, Robin Hood, those are all good characters. But as far as like popularity, my question was specifically top favorite Disney characters, not necessarily be my favorites. Because if I was making the list, I wouldn't have asked Google. But it was an interesting list. So the next list, I decided to see what Google Gemini would give me is I asked, in Walt Disney World, what are the top 10 favorite things to do? So it starts with, Walt Disney World is a massive resort with countless experiences, but these 10 activities consistently rank as the top favorites for visitors due to their innovation, storytelling, and classic Disney magic. So the first item that they list is embark on a high-speed race on Tron Light Cycle Run, located in Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland. This is one of the fastest coasters at any Disney park. You board your own light cycle and launch into the grid for a high-stakes race. It is particularly popular at night when the massive outdoor canopy glows with shifting neon lights. So I could see that being in the top 10. Just in general, it's not in my top 10. Although I have to say, I haven't been at the Magic Kingdom after dark in a long time, and especially since Tron was built. So I have actually not seen the canopy all lit up, and I'm gonna plan to do that. I think probably in the fairly near future. So hopefully I can do that. Number 2, fly on the back of a banshee at Avatar Flight of Passage. Even years after its debut, this attraction in Animal Kingdom's Pandora remains a masterpiece of immersive technology. Using a 3D simulator, you feel the breathing of the banshee beneath you as you fly through the floating mountains and glowing forests of Pandora. Cool. I know this is a very popular ride. Lots of people, want to go ride it. It's long lines most of the time, if not all the time. So yeah, see that on the list. Number 3, join the Resistance in Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Found in Hollywood Studios, this isn't just a ride. It's a massive multi-part experience. You are captured by the First Order, face off against Kylo Ren, and attempt a daring escape. Its scale and use of trackless technology make it a must-do for any fan. Now, I have not ridden any of these first 3 rides that I've they're on the list, but I know why it's on the list, because they definitely are popular, very popular. Um, Dave Stragan, hello, welcome in. Oh, I'm not on the. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check my mic. Thank you, Dave, for seeing something. Let me check. Okay, testing, testing. Do I sound like I'm on my mic now? Testing, testing. Let me know. Let me know. Chris Curtis family, welcome in. Um, Paula, just because I just don't like fast rides. I can't do the, motions. I don't know if it's motion sickness. I can't really, I just can't handle the fastness of the rides. Another one factor too, is simply on getting on rides has to do with my neuropathy that I have in my feet and my legs, which affect what I can get in and out, like the boat rides, like Pirates of the Caribbean, the rides that have the conveyor belt to get on, like the Nemo ride. Uh, so just balance issues with the neuropathy, and hopefully that gets better with time. I'm kind of working towards and hoping towards that in time, but that's basically why. Yeah, there's no roller coasters. I don't like roller coasters. Julie Gerbil, hello, welcome in, Julie. Great to have you in. So number 4 on the list here of top 10 things at Walt Disney World, top 10 favorite things, is to travel the world at the Epcot World Showcase. I definitely would put this on a list of mine. It says it's a favorite for adults and foodies. The World Showcase features 11 pavilions representing different countries. Many visitors make it a goal to eat or drink around the world, sampling authentic cuisine and beverages from places like France, Japan, and Morocco. Definitely would be on my list. Number 5, experience the magic of fireworks at Happily Ever After. Magic Kingdom's Nighttime Spectacular is the quintessential Disney experience. It combines state-of-the-art projections on Cinderella Castle with a stirring musical score and massive fireworks, perfectly capturing the emotional heart of Disney storytelling. I do like Happily Ever After. I kind of would like to again be there and see it again in the park. I'm what I'm planning to do, and I don't know if I would actually live stream this, is to go there at night and watch the fireworks from Fantasyland. Um, I think I would prefer that more than trying to squeeze into Main Street, although I wouldn't mind doing that sometime. But it's I think I might enjoy it from Fantasyland as well. Um, and then I could see Tron at night, and I could make my way over to Fantasyland and watch that. So I'll try. I also have not seen the Starlight Parade. yet. So I need to do an evening visit, evening and night visit to Magic Kingdom. Number 6 on the list, go on a real-life safari on Kilimanjaro Safaris, located in Animal Kingdom. This 18-minute expedition takes you across a 110-acre savanna. Because the animals, including lions, giraffes, and elephants, are free roaming, every ride is different. It's best to go early in the morning when the animals are most active. So Dave says the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse is a secret gem for watching the fireworks. Lyle says he did it one time and it was not a good viewpoint. Okay. It might have, I haven't done it, but I've heard that it's a good viewpoint, but I don't know, I don't have any information to kind of support either argument for that. But number 7, we have Rewind Time on the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. This Epcot attraction features the first ever reverse launch on a Disney coaster. The cars rotate 360 degrees to point you at the action while you blast through space to a randomized 70s or 80s pop soundtrack. Again, this is not on my list because it is a roller coaster. If you guys want to have my list, stay tuned. I am going to, in the near future, I am going to be doing Disney According to Dean, and I will talk you through my favorite things to do when I go to Walt Disney World. So that'll be coming up in 2 or 3 weeks. Number 8, step inside a cartoon on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This Hollywood Studios attraction was the first ride in Disney history to star Mickey Mouse himself. It uses 2.5D technology, no glasses required, and trackless vehicles to pull you into a chaotic, colorful cartoon world. Not entirely sure why this ride is on like the top 10. I know a lot of people enjoy riding it from the videos, and I haven't ridden this yet. I might try riding it at some point, but you know, so I'm not sure about that one. Just a fun ride. I'm not sure why it's on just a top 10 to kind of the top. Number 9, visit the Haunted Mansion for a spooky classic. For many, no trip to Disney World is complete without a visit to Liberty Square's Haunted Mansion. It's a perfect example of classic Disney, full of practical effects, Pepper's Ghost illustrations, and 999 happy haunts that have entertained generations. That is definitely one that should have been on the list. No, Mark, I have not. I have not. And then number 10 on the list, I could see, I guess I'm okay with this being on the list, but I'm not sure I would have put it on there. I'm not sure I would have. Anyway, let me read it. Number 10 is Wander Through Disney Springs. For a break from the theme parks, this massive shopping, dining, and entertainment district is a top choice. It features world-class restaurants like Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, unique shops, and the spectacular Cirque du Soleil show drawn to life. So I enjoy a visit to Disney Springs once in a while, but yeah, I'm not sure that I would put that on the top 10 list. I would think I would have thought the couple of things that I probably would have put on the list was maybe highlighting, one of the, you know, riding Disney transportation, maybe highlighting the monorail, riding the monorail, riding the Skyliner. As far as the attractions, I would have thought they put, um, you know, I don't know, the trying to think what they didn't put. I don't know what I would put. Yes, Mark, it's coming in a few weeks. I've got to actually make it out. I kind of know in my head what I'm going to do, but I am doing. So look for Disney According to Dean in a few weeks. So they'll be coming up. So those are just a couple lists. Um, I had, Google Gemini create for me. It's an interesting list. Interesting to see because the AI is it's pulling from like the internet. Um, it's kind of how I would view it, and to make those lists. You know, Jennifer Caruso. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing? Hope you're having a great weekend. If you're having a relaxing. Today's not Sunday, is it? Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday, isn't it? Today's Saturday or Sunday? Oh, I guess it's Saturday. Guess I normally do this on Saturday. So I hope you have had a great Saturday. Welcome in. Um, so for you may see a poll in the corner over here. The question is, do you like turkey legs? And one is yes, and two is not really. You just put a one or put a two in the chat with nothing else. Let me check and see. It looks like we've still got yes is in the lead. So we've got 2 votes for yes, 1 vote for not really. Fun, fun, fun. Busy weekend. My little sister arriving tomorrow. Oh, we'll have a great visit with your sister. Um, yeah. So, and Jennifer, I know you're busy. I don't know if you caught it, but I did because I know you're interested in using StreamYard. I actually did a stream last weekend, um, and kind of looking at StreamYard, not like super professional, but just kind of looking through what my studio looked like, kind of talking through the StreamYard experience. Um, so that may be helpful for you, Jennifer. Oh, you caught it. Okay. Yeah, it's like I said on the stream, if anyone else is interested, it's on the channel. The StreamYard is pretty user friendly, but I think it definitely helps to have somebody take a look at it, look at some of the features. So if I'm happy to help answer any questions if I can on it, and so yeah, thought I'd mention that. I just thought I'd mention that. Um, so okay, Jennifer, I'm gonna be at well, yeah, yeah. reach out to me, Jennifer. Let me know. I'll be at Disney on Tuesday. You're usually at Disney on Tuesday too. So yeah, we'll work. We'll definitely we can talk in the next little while. Strawberry Field Fairy, hello, welcome in. Princess Paula says, I've used StreamYard, but it's been a minute. Yeah, StreamYard has made a few changes, Paula, but it's for the better. It looks a little different, but it's still just as simple and easy. So whenever you get back into that, Paula, if you do, it's just to let you know, it looks a little different now. Not like all dramatically, but they're good. I think they're good changes, really. Um, and they haven't changed it enough to where you have to upgrade from free to have decent features. So I'll just put that on the table, which is a good thing because they kind of do charge a lot for the upper tiers. You get enough features, I feel, at least for me, for what I do on my streams and want to do. Like this poll over here. This is brand new. This is available for all of the levels. Um, okay, I'll look at it in a little bit, Paula. Um, well, that's all I had to talk about, guys. I read those lists that Gemini created. I'm going to be doing my own Disney World lists in a few weeks. So if you guys have any subjects, I don't want to necessarily open it up for ask me anything, but if you have any general topics you want me to dive into, general topics, okay, June 30th. Okay, June 30th. Um, so right, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. I'm gonna talk to you about what's coming up on my channel. So Tuesday, I'm gonna be at Epcot. I'm gonna be streaming in the morning, 9:30 or 10. 9:30 or 10 is when I'll be starting, and I'll go for a couple hours, and then I'll be enjoying Epcot. I'm actually going to be there with my mom, so we'll be enjoying Flower and Garden Festival on Tuesday. That's coming up. Today's the 11th, 12th, 14th. I think it's the 14th. Um, And then I'm going to be uploading a Once Upon a Turkey Leg story. That'll be going up tomorrow. So you'll have a Sunday edition of the story at some point, probably in the afternoon or evening tomorrow, just to let you guys know about that. Monday morning, before Tuesday and after tomorrow, Rooster Mode Activated, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to help your Monday get going a lot better. So 8 a.m. Rooster Mode Activated. Put a little cock-a-doodle in your do or whatever. And then next Saturday, Let's Talk Turkey, of course, returns. I'm going to have some special guests on the channel, and you'll have to come back to the channel at 8 next Saturday to see who I am chatting with. Um, there's also potential. I'll be back at Disney on Friday, maybe, we'll just have to see how I'm doing, how I'm feeling about doing that. Um, I'm due to get back to Hollywood Studios and stream. I haven't been there in a while. Um, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of Hollywood Studios. They don't sell turkey legs. The park can get hot. Um, yeah. Oh, you're usually Ninja. All right. Wonderful, Jennifer. Speaking of, I don't have a treadmill, but I've been thinking over the weekend I need to get back into my regular like walking routine because I am not that active outside of like the Disney parks. Just for like a regular to go out, take a walk in the neighborhood, you know, for a little bit. So I'm going to actually start tomorrow. I got into, and I'll address the two comments here from Paula and Dave, but I did a little cooking this afternoon, which is why I started this stream a little later than normal. Um, but I made a broccoli salad. That I've had a broccoli salad at the restaurant that we've gone to. It was called Boston's Fish House, and they have a broccoli salad that I love. But the last time I went there, I didn't order it. I tried their macaroni and cheese as a side, and I should have gotten the broccoli salad because the macaroni and cheese was nothing to write home about. It was just kind of seemed like kind of a craft thing. Came from a craft box. Wasn't anything like homemade. It was okay. Just wasn't great. Not something I would want to get at a restaurant. So I looked up a recipe for a broccoli salad, and I made a whole batch of it this afternoon. Um, so yeah, Dave, this broccoli salad it's got a mayonnaise based dressing, which is mayonnaise. It's got some apple cider vinegar. The recipe called for sugar, but I used a natural sweetener um, instead, and I didn't use as much, so it's probably not going to be that um, sweet, which is fine. And then it has raisins and it has bacon. So I cooked the bacon, chopped it up. It's marinating. The recipe said to let it marinate overnight. So I'm marinating. I'll have that tomorrow for lunch. And oh, really, Lyle? Well, I mean, you it doesn't have to be in there. Um, but that's what the dish is from the fish restaurant. Karen Sanders, hello, welcome in. Um, there's also a version. If I had it on hand, I might have tried it. But like the craisins, the dried cranberries, I might have tried that in there also, or in addition. I don't know. Let me address. So Paula wants me to talk about Disney snacks. So Disney snacks, I guess maybe I needed a specific question about the Disney snacks. So I'll just talk about the couple um, Disney snacks. Now, Disney snacks, I know that turkey legs are considered a Disney snack. For me, I consider them more a meal because that's all I have for the meal, because that's plenty. But as far as like all the other Disney snacks, you guys know. So I'll start with turkey legs because that's what Disney kind of classifies turkey legs as a snack. Turkey legs, of course, number one. Obviously, absolute love it. The Dole Whip I like, particularly the pineapple flavor, and particularly um, a float with the pineapple juice and the pineapple Dole Whip. Um, I've had other flavors. Just this past Monday, when I was at Disney Springs, I had the lemon. They have a lemon strawberry swirl uh, Dole Whip in a cone, and that was really delicious. I really did like that. So, and I've had the lime and the orange as well on different occasions, and I did like those flavors. So the turkey leg, the Dole Whip are kind of the two in the snack realm that I would, go for. Never had a Disney World churro. I have had the popcorn. Not the hugest fan of the popcorn in Disney, at least for eating. Um, if I'm walking through a park and I smell the popcorn, love it. Absolutely love it for the just, the environment. Mickey pretzel, I've not really, I think I've had one Mickey pretzel just because I felt like I needed to. It was a little dry and tough. So, yeah, I don't know. But trying to think what other Disney snacks there are. That's pretty much it with the Disney snacks. Dave asks, "How is your van holding up?" Oh, Dave, that's a huge. The van itself is doing okay. I am still looking at getting something newer. Still in that process. But my current van um, is doing okay for now. But it's definitely on the chopping block to be replaced and to get something new. So that's all I'm going to say about that. The cheeseburger spring rolls, I've never had those. I want to try those sometime. Mark Langenkamp says, "Many of you don't know this, but back when Tom Sawyer Island still ferried guests across the river of America, Dean had a sacred morning routine." Ooh. So that routine's so sacred, I didn't even know I had it. He'd arrive at Magic Kingdom before rope drop, stride straight into Frontierland, and greet the day with the first turkey leg of the morning. Oh, that would have been great. That the place unfortunately doesn't open until 11. Sometimes they might actually get going around 10:30, 10 or 10:30, but still not first thing. It would be great if they opened first thing. He said a tradition he treated with seriousness of a knight receiving his sword. Just an empty patch of pavement and a few confused guests wandering around like they'd lost cell service. Dean froze. This wasn't just unusual, it was unthinkable. Dave said, "We made the cheeseburger spring rolls at home." Oh, okay. Then Mark said Dean crouched down like a detective in a frontier-themed crime drama. On the ground, he spotted a trail of oversized bird-like footprints, a few stray napkins fluttering like distress signals. Ooh. Suspend reality. Okay. A single seasoning packet torn open as if dropped during a struggle. This has me intrigued. Mark, quite the story. Dean pocketed the packet. "This is no ordinary disappearance," he muttered. The footprints led toward the dock for Tom Sawyer Island. Lyle, did they come out like MK cheeseburger spring rolls. I don't know. I'll let Dave answer that. Mark said the cast member at the raft dock looked frazzled. Ooh. Sir, I don't know how to explain this, but something ran across the island before sunrise. We heard gobbling. Dean nodded solemnly. I'll handle it. I'll handle it. Here we go. He boarded the raft, arms crossed, cape of determination fluttering behind him. Okay, it was just his shirt catching the breeze. But still, as the raft drifted across the water, the island loomed ahead, quiet, too quiet. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Lyle, yes, there isn't a lot to making them. There are recipes online. It was fun. They cook really quickly. Oh, that's Dave. Sorry. Dean followed the footprints through winding trails, past the fort and toward the old mill. That's when he heard it. That's when he heard it. Mark continues. He peeked around the corner and saw something he would never forget. A group of animatronic birds from the Country Bear Jamboree, the ones that normally perched above the stage, were gathered around the missing turkey leg cart. Oh my. Somehow they had come to life and dragged the entire thing across the river. Mark, if I'd known we were going to have story time, I would have sent you the link and had you come on. They weren't being malicious. They were hosting a secret feast complete with turkey legs, cornbread crumbs, a makeshift table made from old crates, a sign that read bird feast, no humans. Oh, no humans. Dean stepped out from behind the mill. The birds froze mid-bite. So, oh, there is more. There is more. One of them, a plump blue jay with a cowboy hat, hopped forward. We didn't mean no harm, mister. We just wanted a taste of the good stuff. Tune in next time to find out what happens. Oh, Mark, you're leaving us with a cliffhanger. Well, thank you, Mark, for that wonderful story. Oh, my goodness. Anything else you guys want to bring up before I sign off? I am looking to sign off here in a minute, but if you have any other last things to put on the table and let me address and talk my heart out for a few moments. Next week will not be so like chatty because I'm going to have special guests. So this is the time. This is the time. Dave said the hardcover version of Mark's novel will be out on Monday. The book signing will be at the Disney Springs Barnes and Noble. Is there a Disney Springs Barnes and Noble? I didn't think there was. It'd be great if there was. It would be great if there was. Sorry, my eyes are low. Yes, I did I renewed my Disney Pass. I am too, Dave. I am too. I was on the fence. I talked about it a little too much on the streams, but I did. I did. So I am a pass holder for at least one more year. Mark says, are there bird animatronics in Bear Country Jamboree? I don't think so. I think there's only birds. I mean bears. I think there's only bears. There's the tiki room that's like right around the corner. If I remember right, it might actually just be in the. Is that the same building? Like, you go on one side for Adventureland and the other side for Frontier. So there's like birds next door, basically, but not in the Country Bear Jamboree. I don't know. What else is there, guys? Oh, okay, so I had put a I just want to mention it on the stream. I put a poll on my community page. And I would like you guys to go check it out and put your response in there regarding what I'm asking. What I'm asking is about memberships for the channel. I've been considering it off and on. I'm not sure either way. I'm still leaning towards not doing it, but I'm kind of feeling out kind of how everyone, how, if you feel comfortable, you know, answering that poll about memberships. There's, the comments, of course, below for specific, but then there's just the poll. So, feel free to go to the community, my community page, and check that out. It is the last post on there, and kind of toying around with that idea for memberships here on the channel, and I will talk more through that in a couple weeks when I do Let's Talk Turkey. So again, next week, guys, we're going to have special guests on, talking to them. If you are in the YouTube community a while, you'll probably recognize this couple, and that's kind of a clue. And then in 2 weeks, I'm doing my celebration of 5 years on YouTube. I may reach out to a couple people to come on. We'll have to see about that. I've got that celebration, 5 years on YouTube. It's been a great time. Richard, Disney Magic and Mayhem, hello. Great having you on the other day, chatting for my birthday stream. Robin, hello, welcome in. Um, Getting ready to sign off, but great to have you guys in. Um, so yeah, so in 2 weeks, yeah, I will have an announcement, 5 year celebration. Um, so stay tuned for that. And so that's really all that I can think of for right now. Just stay tuned to the channel. Oh, just got off work. I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't work you to work you down too much, Richard. John and Nancy, Jane Travels, welcome in. Hello. Um, so yeah, that's really all I can think of. I can't think of anything else, guys. Is there anything else that, oh, let me, so last minute, guys, if you have not voted in this poll over here, the question is, do you like turkey legs? Type 1 for yes in chat, type 1 in chat for yes, or 2 for not really. If you want to pop in some last minute votes on that, you just a number. It's just a number, and that's all you put for the vote to count. And then so if you want to put some votes in last minute, do you like turkey legs? 1 for yes. Thank you, Robin, John, Nancy, and Richard. Anyone that has not voted yet in that poll, I'm going to get the official count, the official tally, sorry, the official tally in about a minute. In about a minute. So, well, that water tastes really good. I must be thirsty. Wow. Um, have a great Sunday, guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Um, all right, I'm going to go ahead and look and see what we have for the poll. Let me come over here. So we have, I don't know if you can vote twice, Robin, but you'd have to put the one by itself as its own comment for it to work, I think. I don't think that counted. That'd be an interesting experiment. Try doing that, Robin. See if you can vote. See if you can see if it'll work again. So it was, all right, it looks like it didn't. It looks like it didn't. So it looks like you can only vote once. I don't know if there's settings in here. They don't have settings in here to allow like multiples. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead, stop the poll. So the results, we've got 5 votes for yes. 83% of folks say yes. And then 17% of folks, which is 1 vote for not really. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, that's fun. I will be using that poll feature because I can actually see it on StreamYard versus doing the YouTube polls, which don't come through to StreamYard. Robin. Well, it was just a general question. Do you like turkey legs? Which is a yes or a no or not really. But anyway, thanks for helping me test that little poll feature. I love it. I love that StreamYard has that right in here. Love it, love it. So that's going to do it, guys. Have a gobble-tastic evening. Have a great rest of your weekend. Everyone watching on the replay, I don't think I said this at the beginning, but if you're on the replay and you lasted this long, leave me a comment below and let me know that you are watching. Thank you, everyone there. Thank you, everyone in the live chat. Thank you to my Gobble Squad. My moderators helping me keep the chat gobble-tastic and clean and friendly and all that good stuff. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Yeah. So have a great night, guys. Take care, and I will see you next time.